Good morning. Today is February 2nd, and this is the yoga portion of our 2023 challenge. If that's what you want to do today, the yoga portion instead of cardio or jumping jacks, you can choose to do 10 minutes of yoga. My timer is actually set for 11 minutes because I know that there's going to be times where you have to change positions, and so hopefully we'll get as close to 10 minutes of actual stretching in. But you're supposed to hold each pose for trying to do 30 seconds. So I'm not going to be looking at the timer the whole time, just trying to count. So sometimes we might hold a little longer, sometimes a little less, but that is the goal, to hold the pose for 30 seconds to get a good stretch. If only go as far as you can. If I can get lucky and get in a position that you can't get as far, that is okay. And again, as you are stretching, there's going to be times like don't be bouncing, but if you can go a little further once you are holding that position for a bit, that's a good thing. Like, allow yourself to move to get the further stretch, because our muscles do warm up and allow us to get further each time. So we'll get started. Okay, the first one, we're doing some nice easy ones in the beginning. Gonna tuck your head and chin. I guess I need to start my time. And just you can have your body relaxed, but just chin to the chest or as close to there as you can to stretch the neck. Okay, now we're going to look up. So as far as you can go, just so that you're looking straight up. You don't want to arch your back or anything. Okay, and now I'm gonna go to the left, but you can go to either side, but we'll do both sides, so doesn't matter. Now we're going to go to the other side. Okay, now we're going to reach behind, and you're just going to be pulling so that this gets a nice stretch. So it's just have your hands behind and just kind of like pulling down on that one hand to get the stretch at the front. Okay. Now we're going to do a side one. So you're going to kind of do a lunge. Okay, I'm going to have my foot pointed this way, and then the side that is stretched and my foot's pointed forward, stretching to the side. switch. So this foot is pointing forward, this one is pointing that way. And you're just stretching your hand down. So if you can get to just below your knee, it's probably good. Now we're going to do a forward bend. Not going to go all the way to the floor yet. We just want to stretch our low back. So you're just going to go to, so that your body's kind of like at a 90-degree. Okay, you're going to come up, and this time you're going to go all the way down or as close to the floor as you can to put your hands on. So, on the floor if you can reach, but you want to keep your legs straight. Okay, we're going to do a stretch for our hip flexors. You may need to hold on to something just to get it up, but you want to bend your knee, have your foot touching your butt or as close as you can, and then you try to let go. But if you need to hold on, that's okay too. I'm going to turn around this way just because I feel more comfortable being able to touch. Hold on to something if I need it. But we're going to hold this one now. Okay. We're going to come down onto the ground. Sit with your feet stretched in front of you and reach for your toes. This is definitely one where as you stretch, you might be able to get further until you're finally touching your toes. And keep your legs straight, knees on the ground. I held that one a little bit longer just because that is a good one for if you have tight hamstrings. And I was able to finally get to my toes. Now we're sitting kind of like Indian style. Have your feet touching. I usually rest my elbows on the knees. And you can just lean a little bit into it. You're going to feel it. Now put your one foot to just above your knee, so in your thigh, and you're reaching for your toe. Okay, and now we're going to switch, do the other. So you just put that other foot back up on your thigh and reach for your other foot. Oh, that was good timing. So I hope you enjoyed your 10 minutes of stretching. And if you needed to do any others, you can find stretches on different websites. But I will be trying to, I'm sure there'll be ones I'm going to be repeating because there's only so many that I know how to do. And I'm definitely trying some ones that will test my balance, which you could see when I was doing the one stretch. I had to hold on because I'm not real good with balancing on one foot. So I'm learning just the same as you are. So don't feel bad if you have to hold on or you can't do something yet or you can't go as far, because hopefully as we go through this month, we'll both get better. Have a great day.